Hello, my name's Adrian Shepherd and I'm the head teacher here at St Anne's, and I'd like to take the next few moments talking to you about assessment here. Assessment's undergone some quite major changes in the last few months. The DfE took the decision to remove the levels that you might well be familiar with, apart from in Year 2 and 6 for this year. That then changes the year afterwards. The reason for doing so was to focus people on the content rather than the number and letter of 2A, 2B, etc. as we had in the past. And we've seized that opportunity and very much feel that hopefully the information we were sharing through children's targets was already moving that way. And so we've developed a system based on some materials that we've brought in that will allow you and us to see children's individual next steps. But it's not just about assessment. We want this to be an ongoing piece of work. So in a classroom at any time, a teacher is using our assessment system to be able to inform what happens next, the next lesson. What should I teach and at what level should I pitch it, and what does this specific group of children need and what does this specific group of children need. So here is a copy of just part of our writing assessment grid. Instead of levels, our titles and our milestones, milestone 1 and 2, and within each milestone we have the levels of emerging, expected and exceeding. They follow on from the foundation stage and the early learning goal that's at the side here. That's one thing key about this. We want it to be continuous from when the children walk into reception to when they leave in Year 6. We can follow the same system, dovetailing the reception and the rest of the school together. So for each learning intention within writing that you have down the side here, we can then look at what that looks like at each milestone, and then depending on what the children achieve, we're then looking for those characteristics at the different stages within each milestone. Within a lesson, a teacher can therefore, during group work or at the end of a lesson when marking books, they can come back to this, see which aspects of a milestone or a part of a milestone have been achieved, and then they can tailor their lesson the next day or the next week to respond to those, to address misconceptions or gaps, or challenge children to move further along this. And this is available to us as a web-based system too. So a teacher can sit with a guided group within a lesson, they can have this on an iPad, they can be selecting your child and the particular aspect that they're working on and make notes against it. So then after just a few clicks we can instantly see how we need to differentiate the learning, which parts of this individual groups within classes need to work on at any one time. There is a maths version of this too, which we've just begun to use, that's just complete, and then reading will follow. And just as we've shared the writing version, we'll share the other two as soon as possible as well. Thank you.